How's it going, everybody? Johnny Styles here with the Wellness Observer Live. It is July 11th, 2022. And on today's show, it's going to be something different, short and sweet. But before that, remember that this weekend I'll be in Orlando, Florida for the Ty Pope NPC Super Show. And I'll be right there Saturday for the show and Sunday for the breakfast with the pros. Other than that, we gotta also say that you want to tune in for Wednesday's show here in the Wellness Observer, which I'll be talking about my play-by-play and about the show that just went down in Texas. I was waiting for extremely high definition pictures and some extra videos that I saw. So with that said, it was one of the shows that I figured it was gonna be, they moved girls around. And I wanted to take my time to look at it, analyze it, and give you guys the very best, like I always do as the Godfather of Wellness. Thank you so much for being here, the channel, supporting the channel, not only on YouTube, but iTunes and Spotify and all the great places where you guys hear this in your cardio, in your car, or whatever. On today's show, I wanted to bring you guys something a little bit different. Even though, you guys know me as the Godfather of Wellness, and this is the class that, I strive for. It took me 10 years and we're here. I've been in the industry for around 15 years and I've seen my share of amateur competitors come and go. And I've seen people that have done great. For example, I've known people that in just 1 year, just training and competing, they achieved their pro cards. Meanwhile, I've seen people that have trained all their lives and they never won a pro card. I've seen people that have built Olympia quality muscle and never win the prestigious Ifbb pro card. In today's show, I had the chance to meet up with my very good friend Tina Wilson. I've known Tina Wilson around 8 years now, when she was back in New Jersey. And she was an aspiring women's physique competitor. She always loved bodybuilding and fitness. She trains like an animal. And she's always supported my vision of wellness since the very beginning. And what happened with Tina was that, no matter what she did, she could never achieve that pro card. Year after year after year. And it took her, ladies and gentlemen, it took her 10 years to achieve this dream of hers. And she never gave up. There were some trials and some tribulations. There were some ups, there were some downs. And that's exactly why I wanted to bring her here to the show and, talk to you guys about it. Because a lot of girls hit me up and, they get very discouraged after 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. And it can be because this hobby we call sport, it's about the right time, the right place, the right show, the right look on stage. All the stars kind of have to align in order for you to win. Sometimes the people that win so quick eventually end up being hated by many, many people because, damn, I've been here forever and just won your card. You're basically genetically gifted, this, that, and the other. Every journey is different. And for Tina, it was a 10-year-long journey. And now she comes from the amateur ranks and she will go on to the pros, starting from zero. But again, it's the message of somebody that never gave up. So if you're watching this, remember, we're barely 2 years in from the wellness division in America, obviously. So we're only 2 years in. So don't get discouraged if, a judge tells you one thing, a judge tells you another thing, I tell you another thing. Usually when I tell you things, I'm pretty spot on. But I've always encouraged people to follow their own journey and follow their own perspective. Find a way to look a certain way that you like, and then portray that into the judges, into the world, Because at the end of the day, when you have those pictures and you have those videos, you're proud of that, win or lose. So here's the little interview. It's short and sweet. And then we're going to go right back to it. And I'm going to talk to you guys. I'm going to do a little cool outro. And we're going to talk about it. But let me know what you guys think about, the whole situation. If you're down here ever in South Florida and you need somebody that really knows how to kick ass in the gym, especially on leg day, make sure you hit Tina up on Instagram. She always answers. She's very good. She knows exactly what needs to be done for the hamstrings, the glutes, the tie-ins. This girl trains insane. Have you seen the girls, how they train in Brazil? Like that type of intensity? That's the type of intensity that you don't see everywhere. You see people, you see coaches doing their angles and hit it here, hit it there. And I'm not saying that's necessarily bad, but the intensity of training with somebody that's gonna, cry. It's gonna make you go out of your comfort zone. That's what you want in order to build the necessary physique, especially all the girls coming up that have great upper bodies but are lacking in the lower body. So hit Tina up. I hope you like it and stay tuned. I'm here with my friend and new Ifbb Pro.
That's me.
Tina Wilson. We've known each other for like 10 years. We're here in sunny Florida. But Tina, I want you to give the people quick, this has been 10 years in the making. If you can dream about it, you can do it.
Absolutely. So it came with a lot of hard work, but let me tell you, all is in the right timing because I had my Cinderella moment. Now, it's not on our accord. If you put in the work and you value the journey, your destination will come. It's not always going to come on the terms that we want.
Right.
But if you enjoy the process and you learn from it and you grow from it and you're humble from it, let me tell you, when you get to that destination, it's going to be even more rewarding.
And you never gave up.
Nope.
There were trials, there were tribulations.
Yep.
What do you tell the girls watching when they are feeling that, because there are some dark times, right?
Yes.
What's your best recommendation when you're in dark times? I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to quit. I'm going to put it all away.
So I will say this, Johnny was there for me during one of the darkest times last year, and he really helped me get through it. So lean on your support system, first of all, because people who genuinely want you to succeed will help you understand why the process is the way that it is. And remember, your goal is your goal. Your dream is yours. So as the journey keeps going, remember that it's not on our time, like I said. Hold strong through it. And remember why you're doing it. Remember the purpose behind it, because in the moment we may want to give up, but if your purpose is bigger than the instant stress, you will remember the importance of your goal.
Oh my God. And with that, when will we see the new Ifbb Pro Tina Wilson on stage?
So, should I keep it in a surprise
Oh, it might be a surprise. It might be a surprise, yes. So you will never know when she'll pop up. But now she is ready to battle the stage.
Now, I will say this, because he's the wellness observer.
Right.
What did you think of my legs, Johnny?
I think they can get bigger.
Oh, that's
Absolutely.
exciting.
And there's somebody here that loves to train legs. So if you're in South Florida, you should come see her, because people,
She's
she
amazing.
trains. Look at that, even Karine is here.
amazing.
She is one of the best trainers in legs of all time. And Tina, congratulations.
Thank you.
The stylists love you. We've been here through the whole thing.
Literally the whole thing.
So now we're going to see this in the Ifbb Pro League. We love you. Congratulations.
Love you guys. Hold strong, guys.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. 10 long years for Tina Wilson to achieve her dream, one of her lifelong goals, from New Jersey all the way to Florida and going back to New Jersey and winning the show in pretty much her hometown in front of her own people. It comes full circle for her, because imagine if you should have won last year. She was this close, ladies and gentlemen. She was this close to winning the pro card. But remember, due to the pandemic and everything happening in the world, the shows wasn't held in New Jersey. And now the show is back in New Jersey, and she goes in there in front of her friends and family, and it all comes full circle. Sometimes the universe works in mysterious ways and mysterious givens that the universe just gives you. And hey, I am really happy for her. Really, really deserving. Can she get better? Absolutely. Because at the end of the day, I was there critiquing her body and telling her, hey, you look great, you look here or there, but you can get better. And I think for Tina, she's one of those girls that if you can catch her routine, it's amazing because she does pour her heart and her soul. And, if you're comparing kind of performing for women's physique and women's wellness, always remember, you got to put, especially if you become a pro, you have around, 2 minutes, maybe 2.5 minutes, maybe to portray yourself out there and to show some type of emotion, not only to the judges, but also to the fans that are watching you live and to the fans that are watching you on the show live. So take that into consideration. If you're an NPC amateur, if you're an NPC competitor, and you get discouraged, don't get discouraged. All you need to do is go back to the drawing board and get better, because we can always get better. This is a hobby we call sport, in which you have to strive for perfection. And as I know, and everybody in the world knows, nobody is perfect, but we can get as close as you can physically to what you call perfection. This has been Johnny Styles. Remember, Wednesday I'll be talking about the show Republic of Texas, and I'll be doing the play-by-play from all the girls. This weekend, Orlando, Florida, I'll be right there for the Thai Pop Classic. Remember, book with Hotspot, and they obviously Liquid Summer is going to be there with Hotspot, and Styles by AK will be right there with all your tanning and makeup. So if you need that for that show, do that as well. I'll be there in the Breakfast of Champions Sunday. We can take a picture. We can talk about anything in the world. This has been Johnny Styles, and I'll see you Wednesday, because Wednesday are the days, and you know what that means. Let's do it.